Hey, it's Gabe with API Nation. Today I'm going to show you how you can sync dotloop to Google Sheets. So all those loops, everybody who's participated in a loop, all the contacts you made can all be synced to neatly organized Google spreadsheets in real time. You can have all that data there so you can slice and dice, learn all about your business. You can share and collaborate with some marketing teams, anybody else who might be helpful to look at your transaction data, look at your participants, and help you create more business. It's super easy to set this up. It's a super powerful sync. Let me show you how. So here we are on API Nation, and what we're going to be creating are these awesome spreadsheets full of data from your dotloop. So this is going to pull over all your loop data. You can also set up spreadsheets that's going to pull over all your contact data, your participants, the people who've been involved in your transactions. There's a lot of great applications here. Just having the data in a second location completely backed up is nice, but it's also great to just have this information so you can go through, look at what transactions you've done, and learn more about your own business. So to set up this sync, you're going to go to apination.com. You're going to click on Start Syncing. There you're going to see a ton of different apps you can set up automations for at API Nation. I'm going to go down here to dotloop right here, click on that, and it's going to show me a bunch of different apps I can sync with dotloop. So take a look around here. There might be other apps that you're also using that you can automate with dotloop. Google Contacts, Google Drive, Facebook Lead Ads, Constant Contact, a ton of different options here. Here's Google Sheets. That's what we're going to automate today. So I'm going to click on that. And you can see there's a few different options here for things you can automate. You can choose individual spreadsheets to send over. So if you already know, I just want to get my loop information out to a Google Sheet, you can go ahead and activate that one. Maybe you just need to get participants, everybody who's been a part of, every contact who's been a part of a transaction to a Google Sheet, you can do that. A lot of different options here. Or you can just go with this setup wizard at the top. And by default, that's going to set you up with a bunch of different spreadsheets, kind of a nice starter pack of spreadsheets that it's going to pull from dotloop, and it's going to keep updating them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with this setup wizard. I'm going to activate it. And here it's taking me to the page to set this up. So first you got to sign into your API Nation account. I'm going to click this button. It's going to take me here. If you don't have an API Nation account yet, you can click here to create one, or you can just sign right in. Once you sign into your API Nation account, this button will now say connect dotloop. So we're going to do that. I'm going to hit that button. It's going to take me to a page to sign into dotloop and make the connection. And all I have to do is approve the connection. All right, now we're going to connect our Google account. So to do that, very simple. Again, I'm going to hit the button that says connect Google, choose the Google account I want to connect, and confirm. All right, so we've connected dotloop, we've connected Google. We're now going to create a bunch of workflows. They're not going to activate yet, so don't worry too much about that. But just the last thing to double check, do you want to sync all the existing loops in your dotloop account? So if you just want to start syncing data from today going forward, uncheck this box. But if you have a bunch of transactions, a bunch of participants, a bunch of contacts, you want to pull from dotloop into a Google Sheet, make sure this box is checked. Here you can also specify exactly which profiles are going to get synced over. By default, it's going to sync all the profiles you have access to. But if you only need one, for example, maybe Justin had asked me for his information, so I can just sync out Justin's data to a single spreadsheet and hand it to him. I could do that. I'm going to go ahead and go with all of them though, toggle everybody, and hit the start back up. There you go, and you can see it's created a bunch of different workflows, creating a bunch of different spreadsheets. I connected a team account, a company account, so I'm also getting specific syncs related to company loops, company participants. If you just connect your individual agent account, you won't see any of these companies' workflows, but that's it. These are now syncing, creating those spreadsheets with awesome data that you can slice and dice, share, collaborate, learn more about your business. You can even plug one of these spreadsheets into Google Looker Studio. You can go check that out. That's a free tool from Google that allows you to create dashboards powered by spreadsheets and a bunch of other data. This stuff would all be powered by the real-time spreadsheets that you're creating with our sync. That's just an extra option. On top of the spreadsheets, you can plug the spreadsheets into that Looker Studio and create those dashboards. And of course, all the spreadsheets are going to live in Google Drive. So you can hop in there and search for .loop loops, .loop participants, .loop contacts, and it'll bring up the spreadsheet you're looking for. So that's it. These syncs are now running. Dotloop is now syncing a ton of awesome data to different spreadsheets that I can use to collaborate, to learn more about my business, to completely back everything up just in case. It's an easy way to accomplish kind of a best practices backing up of your information and also creating those super powerful spreadsheets to learn more about what you're doing in Dotloop. If you have any questions, need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. Go to apination.com, email us, give us a phone call. We are API Nation and we're connecting the world's applications.